Hello and welcome back to another episode of Black Hair in the Big Leagues. I'm your host, Salisha Thomas. Y'all, I am so excited today. So, my guest today, first of all, we are united because of the beautiful tour fam. I come from the school of thought, so I was on the beautiful tour way back in the day. I helped launch the thing, whatever, on for the tour. Anybody who comes to that tour, I feel like we are automatically family. We don't have to talk every day. We don't have to talk ever. But if I meet you in an audition or on the street, we are automatically family. I am assuming we are friends until you tell me I don't want to be your friend. So so we've got beautiful tour fam on today. She was also in the off-Broadway production of Bat Out of Hell. And y'all, she was in rehearsals about Caroline or Change, the revival on Broadway. When this pandemic freaking gets out of our lives, God please, God willing, she will be starring in Caroline or Change. Y'all help me welcome the very talented, the very beautiful Harper Miles.
Hello. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so excited. And yes, I know. Caroline Change. We're gonna talk about another day, but I'm so excited to be here and I can't wait to get back and do my thing. For everybody to do their thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really
Yes.
excited.
I do know what you're saying, and I am so excited. And I'm so first of all, congratulations, because how fierce is that?
I know.
Can we talk about that for a second? Like that's
Oh my
gonna be your
goodness.
Broadway debut, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so excited. I didn't know it was gonna come so soon in my life, in my journey, but I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's go for it. So I was whole body in it. I was ready. Okay. But yeah, I think when we come back, it'll be stronger than ever, better than ever. And I'm just really excited for that. But
I
it's an
am.
amazing experience
I
with
cannot
some
wait.
talented people, you know?
I had Nasia on here months ago, and she told me about it, and I can't remember. Were you guys in previews? You had not opened officially yet.
We had our first audience that day.
Shoot.
We had our first audience that day. We were
Okay.
ready to.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe y'all are ready. I know. I know that y'all. Oh my goodness, guns a blazing! I cannot wait till it comes back. I will be there supporting, screaming, and be like, one of y'all better bring me backstage so I can hug all y'all. If that's still a
Whatever
thing, I hope that
happens.
is.
I
Um.
know.
A couple of things, Miss Harper. Y- Your friends have been telling on you. You know that, right?
Now, when you said that, I was like, now who's been talking? Who has been talking? I know the folks are talking. What they say? What do they say, girl?
Okay, so first of all, Miss Deanne Stewart, she was trying
Oh
so
my goodness.
bad. She was trying so hard to not give you away, but she said one little thing, and I was like, I'm sorry, Harper does what? Okay. And then Leandra came on, and she wasn't even trying to keep the secret. She was like, let me tell you about Harper. I'm like, okay. So, I'm sorry, how long have you been braiding people's hair? What?
Okay, so here's the thing. So my mom she was doing hair when I was younger. So, she had her own business and everything. So I just watched her do it. So I always knew how to braid. So I knew how to do my hair. My hair was always done, honey. So once, like throughout my entire career and coming to New York and everything, like I would braid my hair. But again, when you're performing and when you have to do, you're not really getting your hair box braided and stuff because you feel like it don't match the headshots. And if you got to
Yeah,
do that, then you got to spend more money on. It's a
yeah.
whole run around, run around, run around. So now in the pandemic, it was like everybody was struggling with their hair. Every girl that I saw in their circle was like, I don't know what to do with my hair. I don't know what to do. So I was
Okay.
like, you know what? I'm braiding my hair. Let me go ahead and help some folks out, help the homegirls out, get their hair braided. And so I just started, beginning of this year, after everything went down. I mean, I posted a little video, trying to teach folks how to do their hair because I just feel like, I don't like doing my hair. I really don't. I really do not like doing my
Really?
hair. But I that's why I have it in braids all the time. This
Got it.
is only because I had like self tapes and stuff, and it was already the braids were already out. Because if they were in, they would have stayed in.
Got it. For those of
So
you who are listening, she's got a slick back bun, some little baby hairs on the yes, baby hairs on fleek. It's a very like girlfriends esque professional. Yes,
yes,
yes. Okay, go on, go on, go on.
it's like a nice pullback. But yeah, I guess, I just took this time to just like, do my hair, have fun with the different colors. I did a red color, I put purple in it now,
Nice.
just for fun because we don't get to have that luxury to just like enjoy our own locks on a regular basis when we're performing, always under wigs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and now I feel like my hair is able to like grow
Yeah.
the way it's
Okay.
supposed to. I was able to get a little silk press not too long ago and get the little ends trimmed. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? Then they're going back into the braids. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm able to, help my girls out a little bit and help some folks out and just get their hair braided so they don't have to worry about nothing. We got way too much to worry about right now. That's the
Right.
last thing we're talking about.
Wait, but were you also, and I don't know, I actually don't know the answer to this. Were you also braiding anybody's hair on tour?
Was I braiding? I feel like everybody knew like what their thing was, but I do like sometimes my friends are like, okay, I'm about to have this wig on for a couple weeks. Can you braid my hair down? Things like
Got it.
that.
Got it.
But definitely because like Leandra, she had her hair short during that time. So like I didn't
Mhm.
have to worry about her. 'Cause trust me, if she had the hair, she would have asked me to do it. But no,
Love this.
everybody really kind of for the most part knew their own way of doing things. But I know that a lot of the times, folks go and they're like, I don't know what to do with my hair. And then the hair department's like, well, I don't know either. So, you know what I'm saying? So if
Yes.
I am there, I can help and I can go, okay, girl, let's do a little 2-strand twist real quick,
I
and do
wish you
something.
could give some people a tutorial, like, if you
I
should not have to do that, but if you were, like, contracted or something, wouldn't that be so cool
yeah,
for people who are working with Black actors and actresses who have needs to have somebody contracted coming and being like, "All right,
coming in, yep,
this is a
coming in and
two-stand
just doing
twist.
that.
This is."
Exactly. And I feel like it's not hard, but they definitely make it seem like it's so hard to find someone who can do that. And I'm like, well, I know myself. And I'm sure I know a couple more folks that know how to make a wig or do something. I know that they
Right.
know how to, find it and they can make it happen. But
Right.
I agree. They should have someone backstage or something, to get the girls' hair together.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's like, because I'm trying to like, I know it's not my issue to solve, but I'm like, can we figure something out?
I know, but also they need a look. We got to spoon feed some folks and let them know this is what you got to do. And I definitely think that that's something that should be talked about right now, so that way when we get back, we don't have to deal with this no more. We don't have
Right.
to deal with this anymore. This should be literally something that can be easily solved when we get back to the theater and somebody goes, "Hey, this is my hair. What I have locks in my hair. What do I do with it?" The first thing you should tell me is, "Hey, this is how you do it." Not, "Well, let's just cut them off." Now you know that is not okay. Now you know that is not because you don't want to deal
Yes.
with it.
Right.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Right.
not.
Ooh, Harper.
I mean, I don't know what I mean, this is the thing. I don't view myself as a hairstylist. I just know how to do a couple things and I do them well. So
Yeah.
like by all means, like, if somebody's like, can you just like twist my hair? I don't know what to do. And they're telling me that I need to do this to my hair. Of course, I'm going to help. But I definitely think it's on, the people in the back and on top and the
We're getting
sides to,
paid for this. Yeah.
yeah.
What do you do when
I'm here to act and sing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. So what do you do when you're like at in hair and makeup, whether it's a gig, whether it's a show, and you it's because you're coming from a place of authority, but you're like, as an actor, you're like supposed to sit in the chair. How do you feel, or what do you do about like knowing the answers and then somebody's
And then
working on
just,
you
yeah.
who doesn't know?
Well,
What do
it
you
is tricky. It is definitely tricky to be like, you should know what you're doing. I will say that when they have, we have our first like come and meet the hair department, da 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 da, this is the thing and everything. I definitely always go with my hair already prepared in the straight backs because the
Yeah.
one thing I don't want to do is hear anybody tell me about my hair, especially when they don't know. So for me personally, I always show up just knowing that it's the easiest if I just show, because if I show up with my hair in an afro, they're going to automatically assume that I don't know what I'm doing and they don't know what they're doing. And then they're going to make, you know,
Yeah.
comments that aren't probably the best comments to
Right.
make,
Right. 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 Right.
Um, so I definitely just like make it easier for them.
Yeah.
But it still hurts to see other fellow, actresses, black actresses having to, struggle and be like, I have too much hair. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have
Yeah.
too much hair.
I wish there was a balance because I agree with you and I've done the same thing very many times and I feel like it's the safest thing to do when I'm going
Mm-hmm.
somewhere where I know that there's going to be a hair and makeup department. Just go with it how I'm just going to do it myself
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
before I
No,
get there.
absolutely.
You know,
And you might
sometimes
need to go ahead in for the makeup. Have to go ahead and show them the shade too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just so
and
they
I'm
know.
wondering like where is the balance? Because even I've talked to so many people who do the same thing. It's the safest thing if you know how to do your hair, just show
Mm-hmm.
up having
Mm-hmm.
even Miss USA. I'm like, I'm sure she
Right.
got her.
No.
No, she was like, no, I got a lot of hair. Let me just do it
I
myself.
gotta disclaimer. Exactly.
Right,
And
and
it really sucks because we should be able to go to work and trust everybody in their department to do the things that they're supposed to do. Period. No matter the skin color, you should know everybody's hair type and what to do with it. If you can do Miss Sally and her pin curls, you can do me and put some cornrows in my head. What are you saying? What are you saying? That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying.
it's
Educate
interesting though.
yourself.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a cornrow goes a long way. I
And you
mean,
only need about 4 or 5 of them. You only need about 4 or 5 of them.
right. Okay, so
It's
time out.
hard.
Okay. I just experimented with cornrowing my own hair a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And okay, so Brittany Mac from Six the Musical was clowning me. She totally clowned me. She was like, girl, those were rough. Okay, so they were rough. Okay, they really were. But
Woo.
I got them to stick to my head. And I kind of was like,
Mhm.
oh my goodness, I feel such like a badass. And I was able to like crochet some passion
Oh,
twists.
yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, at that time I had my auntie cornrow my hair that time, but I
Mhm.
did crochet it myself and I was super excited about that. Now, Harper, I took them out last night
Mhm.
and it was fast. I felt really good about it. But then when I hopped in the shower to wash my hair, okay, so
Mhm.
I used a new product and I'm not sure if it's the product. I don't want to say the name just yet. I don't know if it was the
Okay.
product or if it was me. I washed my
Okay.
hair and I just like, I don't know, do what the girls
Mhm.
did in the commercials. And my hair
Okay. Right.
locked up. Like it was
Mm.
matted. And I was like, and I could feel a section of the front of my hair completely matted. And I don't remember it being like that before I got in the shower. And I'm like, did the product do that to me? Or did I do that while I was trying to get
Huh.
the the cleanser in?
Okay. Question. Once you took out the braids, did you comb your hair?
No.
Like it's okay. I would suggest that after you do that, just comb through it really quickly. Just get any extra tank because
Dry?
when your hair I mean, okay, so a little bad, but I sometimes get a little rough, and I don't always spray water on my hair. But my hair has been like so moisturized, like with the lock method that I do and everything. So I just kind of like go
Got
from
it.
the ends to the root, just to get it like if it was in braids, um, before getting in the shower, and I section it before I even hop in. So all I
Got it.
really have to do is comb it again when it's wet, put your shampoo, do your conditioner and everything, comb it through again, section up, you
Okay.
know.
Before I
And
even get in.
I have thick hair, but it's shorter, so I don't have to do so much to it. But like your hair is big, it's full, it's luxurious, you know. So you just have to take more time with it. So I feel like after you took out your cornrows, definitely should have like combed out each section.
Instead of doing just like
Now you know that that's not the move, sis. Now you know that's not the
I
move.
know. It felt so good to scratch that scalp, girl. It felt
Now,
so good.
now I do want to know what did you use?
Okay. Now, okay, so now that you've told me that it was basically my fault, which is what I wanted to
Well,
hear.
we don't know. We don't know
Wait, no,
because
I'm hoping that
there
it
are
was
some products.
oh, really? That will like do that?
I think, in my opinion, like I don't like for real Shea Moisture.
Oh,
Not my favorite.
really? That's one of my
For me.
faves.
For
Okay.
me. You see what I'm saying? I think, and I also think that a lot of these products are for different folks,
Yes.
different hair textures and everything.
Okay.
So like, but who did you use?
Okay, all right, all right. Well, the whole story. So I used and I think here's the thing because I think I like the product. This what you see right
Okay.
now, this is a wash and go. And so and I
It looks
use
great.
thank you. And it feels great and it feels soft and I
Hmm.
really like it. And I use Zoto's. It's called Zoto's like Professional or something. It's black owned. There's no
Oh,
silicons, no parabens, no what's the other one? Sulfates.
uh, so face. Yeah.
So it's got great ingredients. I love that it's
Okay.
black owned and it smells fantastic. It's just my hair locked up right away when I was in the shower. But I
Hmm.
think that was my error. I'm hoping it
Do
was
you,
my
do you section your hair though?
um usually I do, and last night was a free for all.
Oh, we're not gonna blame it on the product this time, sis. You know you need to now. You know that you need to be sectioning your hair, and I know
Okay,
that you know that.
honey, I was feeling invincible. You're right. I think
Wow.
okay. All right, and I'm gonna use it again because I love these styling products and
Mhm.
the moisture cream for sure. But I'm gonna absolutely try the
Yeah,
cleanser
deep in.
and the conditioner again when it's already in my wash and go state. Because sometimes we got to retrain
Exactly.
our hair, like
Absolutely. Oh my God, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. If you
right.
can train it, you can train it back to curly. Okay.
Yeah, that's a real thing. I'm like, if I do a wash and go 4 times in a row over the course of a month and a half or whatever, that wash and go is like, okay, here we are. And if I do that with
Mhm.
twist out, my twist out knows what to do.
Let me
So,
tell you. Oh my goodness, twist out. I feel like everybody who I've ever talked to, when they're like, I want to do natural hairstyles, I just don't, and da da da. I'm like, you guys, it's easy. Now, it might feel crazy because you got to sit there, you got to put the product, and you got to do the thing, and it might look crazy the first time. Okay, you trial and error with twist outs and
right,
braid outs. But
right?
once you do it a couple of times, you find the products that are perfect for your hair, that work for your hair. I mean, it's really not terrible. It's not terrible. Because trust me, I still have days where I'm like, that did not turn out good. And you know why it did turn out good? You know what I'm saying? But even just the other day, I had to do a twist out for a self tape. And let me tell you, moisturized, curly, on point. Everything was hitting. Everything was hitting. I was proud of myself.
Oh, okay, because I was trying to think like, I feel like you would be nailing it every time because you know what to do.
Not every time, but sometimes I get lazy, Just like you don't want
Yes.
to part your hair.
Yes.
Sometimes Sometimes I try to do a twist out on dirty hair and it just does not work. Your hair cannot be dirty. It just will not work. It will not
Oh,
work.
wait, really? You can't do a twist out on
For
dirty hair?
I just feel like my hair holds so much buildup. So, like for instance, all of this is like gel down, honey, slick.
Yes.
So if I try to do it on this, which I've tried before, wet it real quick and just like do it, it just doesn't form because it's already filled with junk.
Oh,
So for me, I need my hair to be completely clean before I do anything. So that way, all the extra products I put on, it's all doing this thing together. You know what I'm saying?
see, Harper, this is why you're on here because I need to get all the goods. You're giving me gems, honey. You're giving me gems. I'm like, oh, yes, yes, yes. I am so stoked. Thank you for like laying down the law for me. I know now what to do next time. We're gonna try this out, and I can't wait to try Zoto's
Please
again
let
because
me know.
I like it feels good. It
It
doesn't
looks
feel
good.
like, and this is day 1, and I love a day 3. So I'm gonna see how it, like,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm, mhm.
So what about you? So when you braid your hair, which is incredible that you braid your hair as well as others, and it looks so great. Which, another sidebar, I'm gonna need you to braid mine when I get back to New York.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. We'll talk.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
have
you.
fun with
Thank
it.
you.
Let's have fun with it.
I am so excited about this. Great, great, great. So sorry that I just zoomed that right in there.
I
Um,
know.
can we talk about your natural hair? Because it is
Mhm.
gorge. It's beautiful. What do
Thank
you
you.
You're welcome. What do you do? What are you using? Do you also you talked
Well,
about a silk press that you got, so you're also straightening it? Tell
okay,
me
so
things.
my natural hair journey is extensive. Um, Basically, in middle school, eighth grade graduation. So my mom did hair, so she would give me the hot comb moment every time, but I had nothing else in my hair. My hair was completely natural. So of course, my hair would swell up like huge. It would never stay straight. So eighth grade graduation, I begged my mother for a perm. I said, please, I do not want to go up there on my graduation day and my hair is like a big old puff, but I don't. So she was like, if I do that, you're going to have to take care of it. So I said, okay. I didn't take care of it. So it broke off. She put me back in braids for three years straight. By the time I got to sophomore year of high school, my hair was back down to the middle of my back. I was like, great.
Great.
Then went to college, saw all the girls wearing their hair straight, so I wore my hair straight. And I didn't know what taking care of your hair meant. I didn't know you needed the oils. I didn't know you needed the moisture. So then I was dyeing my hair to be cute and highlights and all that stuff. And so so it was long, but it was damaged. So
Right.
it really wasn't, it wasn't good. So I finally cut it all off and went through that experience and then just kind of like trial and error with different products and just, finding products that finally fit for me. And after this last, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I discovered Alake Naturals. Black
Um,
owned. You can also get it at Target.
Shut up.
And
Okay, wait.
yeah,
I gotta write this
so
down, honey.
basically, okay,
What
exactly.
is
So my
Alakay?
issue, Alake, Alikay Naturals. So
Okay, go
my
on.
issue is moisture. My hair can be dry and stay dry. And I'm like, what is this moment? So they have this lock method like package where they give you an oil, they give you a serum, they give you a leave-in conditioner, and like a little hair parfait. The hair parfait is my girl. That's my jam. And you do the lock method, and your hair obviously gets trained to like, incorporate and all the ingredients are natural, of course. And so that's a brand that really works for me. Learning, just how to just keep my hair trimmed. I like to just cut my hair on a whim. In the middle of pandemic, I was like, I'm just gonna cut my hair.
Oh
So
my
I cut
God.
it with like kitchen scissors, girl.
No, you didn't.
I'm a mess
Harper.
too. I'm a mess too. I ain't perfect.
Not kitchen scissors.
Girl, it was a mess. So I found this girl in Brooklyn and she flat ironed my hair. And one, it was so silky. Two, my hair has grown in just 1 month, And, it's very scary to get your hair pressed after you've gone through all the trauma that some folks go through with the perms and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was scared that my curls weren't going to come back. And I was scared that, it was just going to be a mess after the first time I ever got my hair pressed again after a year or whatever. And I feel like it's needed to get your hair trimmed. You have to get your hair trimmed. I'm telling you, my hair feels so full and it feels like the texture it was when I was younger, for sure. It
Got
definitely
it.
feels like,
Nice.
yeah, and that's the texture, girl. I'm like, ooh, this too much hair. No, but
Oh.
but I think at the end of the day, it's all about because again, I'm not a professional, so I'm still going through the waves just like everybody else. But I do
Wait,
know
wait.
that
I
keeping
feel like you kind of are, even though you're a professional actor. Like you're on Broadway, but you also have this talent. Like you do know.
yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, a little something,
I mean, you know, a little something.
I mean, whenever I'm on Pinterest and I'm looking through like hairstyles, I'm like, I want to do that and I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I definitely feel like I have gone through a huge journey with my hair, and there was a point where I was like, I hate my hair. I hate the way it feels. I hate that it's always da 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 da. And I just don't think that I was, again, putting it in braids all the time. That can also be a lot of stress for your hair, and that's what we were doing with
Okay.
underneath the wig and stuff. And then I'm like, well, it's underneath the wig, and I'm not touching it, but you still need to keep it moisturized.
Mm,
So just learning those things during this time and before, and just knowing what I'm going to do for when I come back, and just I don't know. I really want to love my hair, and I love my hair right now. Everything about
awesome.
it right now makes me so happy. And I think I'm just finding the things that
Yeah.
work for me.
And you love an alake. Did I
And
say
I
it
love
right?
aloe Yep.
Do you like the whole line?
I do like the whole line. I haven't used any other like shampoos and conditioners. I've been using Cream of Nature's cleansing shampoo and conditioner. Oh, so good, so good, so good, so good. Because for me, I believe I have low porosity hair, so I need things that are going to like take away all like my hair builds up more than people with high porosity, I believe.
Okay,
So
so I need to pause for a second because I have had some people who have like messaged me on Instagram and they're like, love, 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 but also can you break down what a wash and go is? Can you break down like things that we think are
Mhm.
that are just
Yeah,
part of our vocabulary? So first off, can you say what is lock method?
lock method is liquid, oil, cream. So you have your leave-in conditioner, which is like it comes in a spray bottle, so it's kind of like a liquid, and then you have
Okay.
your oil, which then holds all that moisture in from the leave-in, and then your cream, which you put right on top of it, and it just seals it, makes it shiny, makes it keeps it conditioned, and it locks everything in.
Got it. So it's liquid,
Liquid
oiled, and a cream.
before moisture. 4 days.
Question: what if you're doing a gel for your curl to do the curl activator thing? Where does that
I
go?
I think you would still do the lock method. Maybe I would probably take out the cream, do the oil, then leave the cream out, and then just do your gel.
So you would do
That's
the
what I would
gel
do.
last?
I would do the gel last.
Okay. I'm learning too because I'm
Yeah.
like,
So You
I've
you
heard.
still want your oil. You still want your oil, and you definitely still want your leave-in conditioner.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this is good. This
You
is
have to
good.
use the lock. Lock your senses.
Liquid, oil, cream. Got it. All right.
And they're also not expensive, and I feel like buying the package that they have called Lock Method is like the best. And YouTube tutorials go a long way. YouTube
Absolutely.
Academy, okay? They will tell you exactly what you need to do.
YouTube Academy. I've been going to the University of YouTube. All yes. Okay, another question for those who are like, do I have low porosity? Do I have high porosity? What is that?
How do you check it? So basically you get like a cup of water and you put your hair, like a strand of your hair in the water. If it goes down, then I believe it's high porosity. And if it goes up, then it's low porosity.
God, and if it's in the middle, it might be
Just like,
is there a middle? If
oh,
it sinks,
oh, you're quizzing me.
I know. I'm
I
so sorry, Harper. I know. I put you on the spot. And you know
have
what?
actually don't know I don't even know what the middle one would be. But
Right.
yeah, I know that it's low and high, and it just depends on like how your hair retains water and all that stuff,
And
basically.
proteins, and if you need more protein treatments, and if you don't. So if you're listening and
Exactly.
you're like, do I have high porosity or low porosity? Get a hair that has already fallen out of your head, or you can
Yep.
pluck one somewhere from the back and
That's what I
drop it
do.
in the toilet or drop it in your morning water and see if it sinks or swims.
Oh.
And then you can double check and Google if it sinks, it means this.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Please do. It's really important because then you can really delve into the products that are good just for your hair. It's great. I can't do heavy products. That's just
Mhm.
something my hair. So when I want to do a wash and go or I want to just like do a quick leave in or something, I can't do those heavy products because it'll just build up. I need it to be lighter. I need them to be more oil, things like that. So
Yeah.
it definitely is good to know that little specific detail about your hair for sure.
That's so real because in my world, I'm like, I need the heaviest products I could ever possibly get. And I bet you that that's
Okay.
not true. I bet you that I'm wrong. And I'm just in the phase in my natural hair journey where I'm like, lots of oil and lots of product.
I know. You're like, I just got to build it all up in order to do that. And it's like, no, sometimes your hair is not it for that. It's just not built for
Right.
that. But yeah.
Yeah, like when I do it myself, I'm like, I need a lot of product. And then when I saw this guy, Gio Brian Hennings, who I'm in love with, he does a lot of people on Broadway. He's great. He's
Okay.
great, Harper. He's like, he did my hair, he did my cut and my color, and he's like, you really don't need a lot
Mm.
of product, Salisha. I'm like, I don't. And I walked out of there looking and feeling the bomb. I was
Feeling
like,
good, right.
okay, I'll
You
believe
want to
you one day.
be
Like, I'm gonna let you do it. Okay, another question for you. All right, so when you're in a show, do you what's your my first question is what's your wig prep?
5 cornrows straight on back.
Really?
And
Okay.
then and that's it. And then I just walk around with a scarf or I throw a wig on, to be cute.
Yes.
But that's it. I don't do the most. There have been times where for different shows. So when I did Beautiful, they wanted because that locomotion child, they'll throw
Yes.
any wig off. So
Right.
I would have to braid 2 braids this way,
In the
so that
front of your
way
crown.
hair can go right there, and then braid the rest back. So for them specifically, I had to do that little because if not, the hair just wouldn't. Because my hair is like a little softer for sure in the front,
Yeah,
so
mine
like putting
too.
teeth in really wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't like hold it in.
Was the mic pack because our mic packs go in our head. Was that ever
Yep.
an issue putting it with if there's a
No, it
cornrow
was
right in the
perfect.
middle? It was fine.
No, yeah, because it was always multiple cornrows for sure. So it was always like, even if it was 2 in the front, it would be like 4 or 5 going back the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So no, it was never an issue. Everything was flat. There have been times though I've been lazy and I'm like, I'm just gonna do a twist out because I know that I'm gonna be doing something next day and I want my hair to look good.
Right. That's a
And
way that you can have a wig prep. That's the wig prep that I finally discovered that I can.
but I think that it didn't work for me because one, my hair is super soft, and again, it was short. So I
Mm,
felt like it really like I wasn't able to twist it and then pull it up or anything, and then like I wasn't able to do anything else but twist it.
got
And
it.
I just felt like the pins were literally just sitting in the twist. It wasn't good. I had a very rough show, and I was just like always thinking about my wig the whole time. I said I will never do that again. So for me, 4 cornrows going straight back for sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. Have you ever had a wig prep with box braids in your hair?
Girl, no.
You
I
always
would
take them out before a show?
I don't here's the thing. I haven't even I have not this is my first moment, time, experience of me wearing box braids in New York.
Oh,
Otherwise, I don't really get to experience it because I've been working all the time and I
right.
just feel like and even if you're not working, you got some audition. And
Yeah.
I just feel like, well, my headshot has an afro. So are they gonna know it's me if I have box braids in my hair? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm sure the people behind the table aren't that silly, but they could be.
But
So,
also yeah.
but so you take them down and, so no, I have never tried, but I have definitely had, you know, um, friends that are in shows and they'll have box braids or whatever or locks that they know that they're going to keep in their hair for X amount of time, like the extended locks
Mhm.
or whatever, added hair, and they go and this is the hair that I'm coming to you with, and you're still telling me that I have to do something else with it or take it out or cut them down or whatever. And so I've never had to experience that, but I still feel that energy and I don't like it. I hate it.
Mm.
But again, I just go, you know what, I don't even want to hear it. I'll just
Just take it out.
braid my hair
I wonder
back.
if it'll be like that, like, when we come back because so many of us, Harper, during this pandemic, we're like, "These are the styles that I like. This is what I wanna
This is
do."
what I like. This is what I like to do. And if you can make first off, a lot of these shows they making our wigs. So
To
make
our
my
head.
wig.
Yeah.
Why are you putting the tape on there in the saran wrap if you're not doing it for the hairstyle that I got in my head?
Right. I'm like,
That's all I'm. You know what I'm saying? If you're making the wig, work with
okay,
us
wait.
here.
What do you think is gonna happen? Because like Broadway will come back eventually, and all of us
Yeah.
kind of look a little different. Do you think that we, as a community, we gonna hit the gym and it's gonna be Broadway boot camp all over New York City, or are we gonna have to get new fittings for our costumes?
Can
Because
we, can we talk about it?
can we
Can we
talk
talk
about
about
it?
it? So let me tell you, this salty teardrop dress, right? So they made those dresses for our bodies. Beautiful, wonderful. We love it. Thank you so much. It gorgeous. The way I've been snacking, the way
Oh,
COVID has been sitting on my body heavy.
honey,
So this is what my plan is for next year. Okay.
what is
My
the
plan
plan?
is before we get back, because they said that we're gonna come back in September. So, like 4 months before,
Okay.
I'm going to decide to just really work it on out. Okay. I don't know what size I'm going to be by September. I'm going
Oh my
The way
god.
I've been dieting, I've been doing, right now, just in December, girl, I'm doing a no dairy diet. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out every way to not work out, because usually when we're performing, that's like our workout anyways.
Wait, like a
So
workout? Don't forget the stairs backstage. We are running up and down stairs from the dressing room. We are
I
running on
hear
stage.
you.
That is Broadway is a workout. Any workout in addition to doing an 8-show week is a bonus. So, yes.
Absolutely. That's why I'm like, everything has completely stopped for my body's like, what are you doing?
Girl, you are not
So every
alone, right?
that's the only reason why I'm like, whew, God, Jesus, I know I am not the only one.
Faces
But
are
you know
rounding
what?
out.
I think
What?
I'm feeling like we're going to all want to do
To
that boot camp.
step up. Yeah.
But also we're gonna show up and be like, y'all gonna take what you gonna get. Y'all gonna get-
Right. I mean,
We've been through
honestly,
too much 2020. Okay, give us something. Just redo the dress. That's okay.
just redo the dress. I feel like we might get away with that for wardrobe, but if we've already had a wig fitting, they might be like, "Well, actually,
I don't
I
know. Exactly.
don't
I
know."
know. No, I know. But you know what they will need to do?
What?
At least bring somebody in and tell us what to do. And
Like
preferably be somebody that looks like us.
for our hair or our bodies?
Hair.
Okay. Yes. Great. I'm here. I'm down
Now
with
for
that.
the body, child, I don't know. That's
Honey,
everybody on their own
I
thing.
mean, honestly, Harper, I think that every park in New York City, every gym, we are all going to be moving back into the city. For those who have moved out, I still live there. I'm visiting family right now, but still, a lot of
Mhm.
people have moved out. I think people are going to be flooding back into the city. I think the gyms and the parks are going to be flooded with people working their butts
Ew.
off, and the grass is going to be drenched in sweat and fat. That's what it's going. People are
And
going to be like,
honestly, you need to have just one good audition day where you got to go up to the to Pearl Studio, to back down, and and you have already lost 10, 15 pounds. You don't have to do
right,
nothing but go to one dance call, go
right.
to ride the train one good time.
Right. Honestly, like
New
living in
York,
New
knows
York,
you.
New York is an it's a what's it called when it's an ingrained workout just living in the city. Right now,
Yeah,
everyone's kind of like trying to stay home and not go anywhere. But when we are back into the swing of things,
it's
what
gonna drop easy.
even a tourist, if you come to New York for a week, your body is like, what just happened?
What? You're gonna be sore. Girl, let me tell you, I just did a Tabata workout. It was a whole thing. It's
What is
called it's called Tabata, but basically, like my friend has her own like fitness like workout business. It's called Battle Body, and basically she has like these. She was took a little break, and she usually does like Zoom workouts and stuff. But I went in, and she has like these Instagram live videos already recorded. for when the pandemic first started. So I went and did some. My butt's sore, my thighs are sore. So, in my mind, I'm like, well, if everything's sore, I don't have to work out for another 2 weeks, right?
Oh.
That's not how it works, but that's how I think in my mind.
Me
So,
too.
yeah, I won't be working out again for another like week or so. 'Cause girl, I don't know. I don't know.
Harper, I love you. I'm so happy that we like have gotten to like do this. Thank you for showing up here. I'm like, you are so lovely. And there's just a couple more things. First of all, what for those who are listening and they might not know, I need to come up with some kind of chart so people can like or be able to explain it. What kind of
Mhm.
curls do you have? What curl type do you have? Do you know?
I'm gonna say,
Do you have 6 different types? The
okay, because
suspense.
that's a thing. I
Suspense.
feel like the back of my hair definitely gives you a 3A.
Oh,
Okay. It gives you like it's like a little S. It's like that.
yeah.
But they're curly. It's like curly. It's very curly. And then this section here,
Right.
which has been an issue for me for some years, a long time, it don't really do nothing but just sit like this.
No.
And then so that's where I be getting the product and I really ring that thing around like that. And then
Yes.
everywhere else is like a 4A.
Okay.
It's a very soft, it's not tight. They're not tight curls. They're just very small and loose and like do 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 do. Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
what that meant, but you get it.
Yeah, I wish there was a way for me to be able to describe easily
Yeah, I
on
think you should hold a chart every time and just be like, point to the one
well,
that you
yes. Yeah, yeah, because it can be a confusing thing, but it's nice to know, like, know your own curls and what it is. Because
Yeah,
I
it's just so tricky.
yeah, it's tricky.
Because like you said, just like you said, you might have 6 patterns in your head right now. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
some sections of your hair just do things that are different. But yeah, I know that it's not like a 4B, 4C, which I mean, gorgeous. But yeah, mine
Yeah,
is very just like soft and like
yeah.
curly,
Okay.
regular.
Okay, regular.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like, sometimes, like, I think even just being aware, like, of what kind of curls you have or having different curls because a lot
Mhm.
of times I know especially early on in my hair journey I would be looking at girls on Instagram and YouTube of
Mhm.
curls of like I that I wish that I had and not curls that
Yep.
I actually had and
Yep.
I wasn't aware of the difference.
Mhm.
I just knew I want my
Mhm.
curls to look like that. But like my curls won't do
It's
that.
not
Like
gonna do
it's
that.
not gonna do
Exactly.
that. So yeah, okay. Another thing. Are you like 6 feet tall? How tall are you?
Oh my gosh. I'm 5'10" and a half.
Okay, because I met you.
And
We
we have to
I've
keep that half. We have to keep that half. Because I'm not 5'11", but I'm not
okay,
5'10". I'm
okay.
just 5'10" and a half.
I mean, a beautiful Amazon.
Thank you. I'm so tall. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Do
goodness.
do you like being
I
tall?
I do enjoy being tall. I do enjoy being tall. I feel like there was probably a small little moment when I was younger when I was like, ugh, I feel like I'm just so tall. But like, yeah, I just have come to the realization that everyone's going to be shorter than me.
Okay.
And that's
Um,
okay.
I
And that's
think
literally okay.
it's such a beautiful thing. Of course, I'm not a tall person. I'm 5'4". I feel like that's very, very average.
You're
But
so cute.
what?
I feel like 5'4" is like a cute, like little. I didn't know you were 5'4". Your
Yeah.
energy gives me like 5'7".
Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. And like that's how I feel about my tall friends. Like one of my best friends, she's so gorgeous and she's like literally 6'1" or something like that. And
Oh,
she
love
said
that.
like for years she was always trying to like be shorter. And then one day she was like, you know
Yeah.
what? Why am I shrinking myself to make other people like to fit it?
Mhm.
And ever since I've known her, has stood up straight and she will stand above a crowd. And it is such a presence. It's something that I'm like, ugh, secretly like, dang. Because
It's
you can't
crazy because the few times that I see women that are like 6 feet, I'm like, I want to be that tall. There are moments where I have seen women that are legitimately taller than me, and I'm like, I want to, I want to get there.
Right? It's like it's something that you cannot teach. It's something that you have or you don't have. And the people who have it, it's like
Exactly.
if you stand in that truth, it is powerful. It is so powerful. So
Absolutely.
I just wanted to point that out. I'm like, we've only been in the same room a few times, but I'm like, you are. I remember, in your energy is very tall. I'm like, "Ugh, get it, mama."
Thank
And one
you.
last thing, are you a doula? Is that
So I have my provisional certification, and yeah, I trained to be a full spectrum. Like I got the full spectrum doula training, but I'm going to be specializing in postpartum.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes, girl. Yes. You know what? The thing is, I've always been so passionate about it. And, I've like had it on my wall, of all the different goals that you want just in life. And, it was up on my wall, like the beginning of 2020, just like I still want to see that in my future. And so I was able to take this time, do an online course, yeah, and get my certification for that. And so I'm really
Harper.
excited to get that. I mean, it's a whole business. I will say, having your own business, which as well, having this podcast, it's for me, it can be very overwhelming because we didn't learn that. I didn't go to school for business,
Right.
but so it's not just, fighting the good fight and making sure that like women aren't dying during birth, black women specifically, but it's also, yeah, creating a whole business for yourself, under yourself, with your name on it, and it's like, okay, I'm doing this, I need an LLC, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Literally, you are amazing. I am
Thank
so
you.
amazed. Like, Broadway actors, I feel like, is just a whole lot, but you also do hair, and you also deliver babies. Like, what? Like,
See, now
I am truly in awe, and I am so happy to know you, and so glad that
oh
we
my
are
goodness.
a beautiful fam, truly forever. No one
Yes,
can ever take that
absolutely.
away from us. Thank
When
you
you lay it
for
out like that, though, I'm like, because during this time you feel so like I'm not doing anything. What am I doing? I'm doing,
yes,
So you laying it out like that really makes me feel good, and it just kind of confirms to me that I am doing things and I am,
yes,
doing what I
yes,
need to do. So I feel
yes.
good about that. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Ah, you are so welcome. Thank you for spending some time with me this morning, and it's
It was
afternoon in New
great.
York. So,
It was great.
all right. I love you, Harper. I'll talk to you.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Don't hang up.